The legacy of great sitcoms continues with Mike Epps and his latest TV project, The Upshaws, on Netflix. Take a look.
Regina, I told you he's gonna ruin Aaliyah's birthday. Why you keep acting like he can do things?
Shouldn't you be somewhere stomping on Tokyo?
Oh, the funny man himself joins us live to tell us all about his new show and more. Mike Epps, welcome to DBL. How are you?
Yes.
I'm good. How y'all doing? Y'all looking really good and snappy and flashy and fancy.
We tried.
Snappy
man.
was for me.
Fancy was for me. Okay, so we're going to get into the Upshaws, but first, at the start of the pandemic, you became a girl dad again. So I wanted to wish you a congratulations. You now have 6 daughters total. I don't know how you do it. What are the best and worst parts about being a girl dad? I have one girl myself.
Well, you know, as you know, the little ladies are always expensive. They're not a cheap date at all, you know. But I love my girls, man. They keep me grounded. And, you know, when you got 6 daughters, you know, you always think about having a good place in heaven and a nice place in jail, you know. You know, you got to get the shotgun out. You got to get. I got 6 shotguns, you know. But it's beautiful having daughters. You know, you get a chance to see, you know, you see your mother and all your daughters and your aunts, and they're like extended families, and they all think they own me too, you know.
Oh, look at that picture! Wow,
that's how it should be.
I love it. I know.
Yeah, your girls. My daughter graduated 8th grade this weekend, and I was a mess. I was, even with the mask, you know, like when you crying so bad, like it's like you feel like you're distracting the ceremony before we get started. I just want to tell you really quickly, man, I've been doing stand-up for 13 years, and I tour with my buddy Bill Bellamy, who spoke super highly of you. I toured with him for a couple years. And,
that's my man. I love Bill.
Bill and Big E, I mean, 2 of the best guys ever. And just, you know, you guys are the reason that I'm here watching you guys do stand-up and keep it so real. And that kind of leads me to my first question.
Don't it feel good to stand there?
Man, we're here. We're here, and it's because of guys like you that were just blazing trails. I remember, like, you come through to the old Miami Improv, and like there would be a buzz a couple weeks before. That's where I started my career. There'd be a buzz before you got there. So you still shining on Netflix right now. And that's my question, because different from back then, kind of pre-internet times, now you have to know that when you're on stage, people are recording what you say. And as the kids say, you got to secure that bag. So are you worried about saying something on stage that's going to affect your job, you know, as an actor or Hollywood and all that stuff?
Well, you know, now that I got a hit show on TV, I'm definitely going to edit everything.
That's honest.
You know what I mean? I got something to lose. I mean, you know, the thing of it is we comics, and we walk a thin line when it comes to speaking our mind and having material, because how could you not be a comic and tell your truth? You know, it's kind of hard, man. So, you know, when I'm up there and I'm in it, you know, I just have to pray before I go up there, because sometimes I say stuff, but, you know, I don't talk about things that are going to hurt people's feelings, but I am truthful about myself and my surroundings.
Absolutely.
Mike, you're an Indiana guy, you're from the Midwest, and your new show takes place in the Midwest, The Upshaws. How much is it anything like your real life at all? Do you have any personal stories that you put into the show?
Oh, that's a tricky question. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too much about my real life. You know, when the writers was writing it, I said, man, they must have a private investigator on me or something, because I don't know how this stuff of my real life end up on the script. You know what I mean? But, you know, the writers, Regina Hicks and Wanda Sykes, they did a great job writing, and they made the characters really familiar. You know, they made my character familiar, and the kids. I mean, they made everybody's characters familiar to real people, and we haven't seen that on TV since Lord knows when. Good Times, back in those days. We come from them Norman Lear television shows, so
yes,
it was just great to be able to bring that same time in that we watch All in the Family and all of those shows when we were kids, and to be able to do it as an adult with Kim Fields and Wanda Sykes. What?
You guys are all hilarious. Do you get to improv at all, or do you guys have to stick to the script?
Oh man, it was definitely time to improv. But when you get great writers like Wanda Sykes and Regina Hicks, when it's on the paper, you barely have to go off the paper. You know, you barely have to go off the paper. And then we had veteran Kim Fields, man, who we seen on Facts of Life, Living Single.
Kim has been in the studio. She's a friend of the show.
Kim has
We expect you to be in the studio too soon, man.
You need to come join us as well. Kim was a great addition to our table. She had a lot of great opinions to lend.
And yes, she is. She's a great woman and a great actress, and it was just a pleasure to have her.
Well, we're big fans, and we want you to come join us as well. And we're so proud of you. You can watch episodes of the Upshaws.
Where's y'all studio at? Where's the studio at?
We're in Denver, if you can believe it.
Just whenever you play Comedy Works, or if you do a theater, if you do Paramount Theater, just come through.
I gotta come through, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all all look good. Y'all dress good, and y'all got really good questions. Thank you.
Thank you, my man.
Love it. We'll be right back. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.